Hello, everyone. You're welcome to Financial Security Series, where finance, we say, is simplified and security is made much stronger. Today's topic, which is financial literacy, goes to all adults, particularly if you are 40 years or older. Just know this video is for you. To set the tone, let me kindly ask, do you exactly know how much money you will need if any misfortune should happen tomorrow or when you retire? Do you understand where your money is going every month? If the answer is not really, please don't worry. Don't you worry, because you are not alone. The truth here is that financial literacy isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. And today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why it's even more important now than ever before. We all know that turning 40 is a milestone. You've probably raised kids or are still doing so, taking care of aging parents, and your career is well underway or otherwise. But here is the wake-up call. Retirement is no longer far away. It's closer than you think. If you don't take control of your money now, you could end up working far longer than you planned. Or worse, guess what? Living your golden years struggling financially. Why is it so? It's so because most people were never taught how money actually works. We were taught how to earn it, but not how to grow it, how to protect it, or how to use it wisely. And by 40, bad habits cost more. Bad habits or bad debts gets bigger, and missed opportunities hurt deeper. Now let's go into the main topic. What exactly do we mean by financial literacy? And today we're going to explain in a way, like I said in the intro, we're going to make it easily understandable to the layman. Financial literacy basically is knowing how to manage your money prudently. It's about knowing how to earn it, knowing how to save it, knowing how to spend it, knowing how to invest it, and avoiding unnecessary debt so you can live well now and prepare for the future. It has nothing to do with being stingy, because sometimes people misconstrue the two. But it's all about, balancing your life and income in a way that you don't run dry or empty in future. What are the realities that have triggered this discussion? One has to do with the topic that has always been lingering in our economics or finance. We talk about inflation. To break it down, inflation is that word that makes sure that the value of your money changes. In most cases, because we call it inflation, increase in prices of goods, general price of goods, the value of your money, if it does not appreciate accordingly, depreciates. So if you have 100 Ghana cedi if you're in Ghana, or 1,000 naira if you're in Nigeria, or $10 if you're in the United States, wherever you may be, whatever amount you are holding today, tomorrow, the value is not going to be the same if prices shoot up. You agree with me? Second, you might live longer than you think. But the question is, will your money live that long? Or would your money last that long? Then another important category is healthcare. Healthcare isn't cheap. And in fact, as we grow older, it gets more expensive because the body depreciates. It can wipe out years of savings if it is not well planned. The next item that has triggered this, and this is depending on where you are, in most African countries, or let me put it in most emerging countries, external dependencies carry a lot of weight. So you may end up taking care of not only your kids, but you may end up taking care of even external family members. It could even be your parents, depending on you. So these are some of the reasons why financial literacy, being literate, knowing how to earn, knowing how to save, and so on, is important for you to understand. What can we do right now? There are 5 easy steps I want to throw at you. Just 5. 1, the first has to do with tracking every currency. So basically what I'm saying here is you need to itemize your income pipeline. It's very important. So whatever is coming in, you need to note it. So you can tell in a month. If you are working with some of the banks, some of the bank apps are able to tell you a nutshell of how much money you bring into the account. That's what I'm talking about. So you should be able to have an idea. If you go to the bank, for example, you want a facility, they'll be asking you how much is your monthly revenue. Okay? So that is what I'm asking you to do here. Number 2, very important, please take note. Eliminate toxic debt. Eliminate toxic debt. What do I mean by toxic debt? First of all, every loan facility, if you're in the United States, for example, a loan facility that is above 15% per annum is toxic. If you are in Ghana or in many African countries, if it's above 35%, it is toxic. So you may want to take a second look at it. The second one is the most crucial one. Using the money for non-essential items. So here I'm still talking about eliminating toxic debt. And here I'm referring to non-essential items. The focus on non-essential items. What do I mean by non-essential items? 1, lifestyle and fashion. Oh, I want to upgrade my phone. I want to buy new clothes. I want to buy new shoes. I want to buy new perfume, etc. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying that it all depends on your ability and you have to have it in a measured quantity. Okay. Second, non-essential items, home upgrades. I want to upgrade my furniture. I want to upgrade my TV. I want to upgrade my refrigerator. Maybe you've just gotten an increment in your salary at work or you got a new job. So you want this to reflect in your lifestyle. It has to be calculated. Third, non-essential items, which eats a lot of our budget, has to do with technology and subscriptions. Technology and subscriptions. Oh, I want to get onto DSTV. Oh, I want to get onto Fubo TV, so on and so forth. You need to take good care of that. The next one has to do with social events. I'm still under non-essential items. Social events, unplanned weekend getaways. I'm not saying we should not have fun, but let's have it in a way that fits in our pockets and leave some for tomorrow. Preparation for hosting or attending lavish parties and the social events, oh, there's a big funeral that is happening, and you know what that means. You need to get expensive clothes. You need to get expensive shoes. I'm not saying don't get it once again. I'm saying it all depends on your budget. You need to plan and leave something for tomorrow. Next, one item that also eats a lot, non-essential item having to do with transportation. You have some of us go along the Uber line. Oh, I want to, wherever you're going, those who don't own cars, they want to hire Uber everywhere they go. And that's expensive. They could use trotro, like we say in a back home, commercial buses. Or they could use shared taxis. They avoid that and they go for Uber. That is going to drain you. And that is not essential. The last item I'll note here is upgrading to expensive car without financial planning. Without financial planning, upgrading to an expensive car. Maybe let me add one more. Impulse buying, unplanned online shopping. Or you go to the shopping mall, you've not planned on what you want to buy, and everything you buy, you see attracts you and you buy them. These are some of the things that, go to affect our financial position. The third item, so I've talked about the tracking of our currency. I've talked about eliminating toxic debt. And then the third one has to do with starting or boosting our emergency fund. So we must leave money for emergencies. We must save some money for emergencies. Savings has to be habitual for emergencies. So situations don't hit us by surprise. It doesn't just pop out from the moon and hit us. Fourthly, let's learn the basics of investing. If you can afford, learn to talk to experts or watch videos such as the FinSec series online for new ideas. And then fifth, get professional help if needed. These are in extreme cases. Okay. Now, in all of this, here's the most important part, your mindset. Being 40 or 50 doesn't mean it's too late. Or being 30 that is too early. It means it's the perfect time to reset. You now have experience. You've seen the ups and downs. You know what matters. And you can absolutely create a future where money serves you, not stressing you out. Financial literacy gives you the freedom, it gives you the dignity, and it gives you confidence. So if you've watched till now, please do one thing. Commit to learning one new thing about money each single month if you can. Subscribe, follow, or just grab a book or video. Financial literacy isn't about being rich. It's about being ready. Because after 40, every financial decision counts. Thank you for watching. If this helped you, please like, share with a friend, and drop a comment. What's one money lesson you wish you learned earlier? You can drop a comment on that. What's one money lesson you wish you learned earlier? Until next time, stay smart, stay empowered, and stay financially free. Thank you.